him what he want to be titled. Like Shelly, you say, right?
What?
I'm gonna call him Shelly.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the pre shit.
You're gonna person. I'm gonna
that's his name, Shelly.
No, but that's what he would.
He don't care. That's how.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me good? Cause I need to move this. Am I good?
He was perfect.
I was. Now I'm not anymore. I had to. My back is killing me.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, you're good.
Perfect. I'm not perfect anymore. Am I okay?
Perfect.
No, I felt like I was better before. I can tell, but I can't. I need to put another pillow behind me.
It's fine.
I feel old.
Perfect. Well, just think about this. 20 years from now.
Yeah.
Can you please press the record button? I beg of you.
You'll definitely look at yourself right now as a young lady. Like
and then it'd be like
when I was a little baby. You like a baby compared to
like
somebody who's like 80. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm not in full transparency since my accident. Since I did have like some back fractures and sprains, my body is not always going to be the same, and I've realized that. Like before, like this whole even being uncomfortable with my foot wouldn't even be a thing. But like now, like weather changes, I can't walk. It's too cold. I gotta stay inside. Even like trying to lay in bed and I'm trying to be sexy, and if the wind hit my foot wrong, or if like you tapped it in the right place, I'm like it jerks.
You should
and I'm
start
in pain.
OnlyFans for blooper.
It's funny because it be messing me up.
Oh my god!
I'd be like, so
She said,
or
I'm
even
getting
like
sexy.
shit. And it's just the side of my foot, and it really be messing me up. Or a sheet, like you could just put. You know how if you don't do your feet, and you get that little scratching feeling, if the sheets or whatever like just kind of like brushes up against brushes up against it, like it will mess me up, and I'm like, then I'm uncomfortable, then I can't, then my foot is like in the air, it's like I'm moving it this way, I can't lay down that way. Don't try to start anything, because at this point I'm like, you can't.
Man, I got so many bad jokes.
It's so uncomfortable, like, but I've been like trying to be better. But now that the weather is breaking, less of this happening, but the accident it changed everything. So I apologize that I'm not perfect, but I hope I sound good. I hope I sound good to y'all too. I'm comfortable now. Go ahead.
I peeled two things away from your that spiel.
What?
One, when we gonna be allowed to be offensive again?
What? Say what you have to say.
No.
What?
Because it was gonna be really bad.
About my foot?
Not about your foot.
About me? No,
it's not about you.
We're here now, Greg.
Nope. It's because
I can take it out if
you thought about comments last week.
Yeah.
Was bad. This one would definitely.
But this is about me.
I think this would have been bad.
You think this would have been bad because it would have been about me?
No, just a group of people.
It just would have been bad.
Okay.
But then you said in full transparency. Well, how come when niggas want to lie, they don't be like, well, in full opacity?
Because that deals with an image. That don't really deal with you as a person.
I'm gonna start saying in full opacity.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You're gonna be mad, like, you Photoshop, nigga?
See, look at you following up. That was pretty good. You learning, kid. You learning.
Stop.
All right,
making it seem
banter.
like I don't have background in this stuff, Greg.
Banter. Here we
In
go.
this stuff. It sound like I don't.
Would you rather understand animals or animals understand you?
If the animals understand me, do they follow my every command?
They may or may not.
I mean, humans understand you every word. Do they follow you every command?
They may or may not. Some may be docile. Some others may not.
But he understands what I'm saying.
Yes, or a predator would know, like, oh, I definitely know how to get him.
He's a bitch.
Yeah.
There may be one animal that...
I want to understand animals.
Yeah.
They don't have to understand me.
I want to understand animals, because at that point, if I understand animals, then I'm able to communicate with them. Even if it's not like, like I'm having real conversations, which I do with Carly all the time. So that's something that I know for a fact works. I'll be telling her.
You have a very smart dog.
Thank you.
As a breed.
Thank you.
Nah,
yeah, shout out to my Carly.
Want them to understand me.
I'm on that. I think I'm on that.
Yeah, because you want to like back up.
Yeah, like you get attacked by a
I
bear.
would say-
Listen, bro, listen.
Yeah.
See, when you
What do
said
you-
that they
do
don't
you
follow
want something from me?
I'm trying to be the Beastmaster.
I don't want to harm you. Like, do you want something from me? Could I give you something?
He ain't got no reasoning.
Or does he?
Because now he understand. Because we understand each other.
Or
No,
does
you
he?
no, you
Like,
don't. We don't
They
understand each
have
other.
reasoning
No.
within
Oh, yeah,
the
okay,
animal
okay.
community. They have reasoning. So if he understood me and he could understand what I was conveying to him, he could then
but what if
possibly
he's just
have
like,
compassion.
nah, I need this.
Not, but I have a better shot than versus me just saying, "Yo, shut up." He just listening to me say some regular shit like, "Yo, no, stop."
Okay, I can understand that too.
I
because-
wanna understand animals so I can know your intentions and why you're doing what you're doing.
You know what I'm thinking about? Neither one of these shits would save me if
if they don't
word
care.
is born.
Like
No,
if,
it
if,
may.
if like
It
think
would.
about the idea that okay, so there's this bear, right? Now and you don't know that you may be inhabiting their area where you're attacking their child, right? And you're having this conversation. At this point, they don't care. You're in my home. You're literally an intruder. What you're saying means nothing to me.
Can't even reason with a
Listen,
human like
there
that. Hey, yo,
are
man.
Yeah,
bad
I didn't mean to
cases.
walk into your house.
There
Nah.
are numerous cases of people whose lives have been saved by dolphins.
And they also have people that have been raped by
dolphins.
Yes, that was my actual point, though. That was my actual point. Check it out.
Yeah.
No, but that was my whole
got
point
dicks?
of before. I said,
Yes.
yo, one animal may be receptive to what you're saying,
Yes, like
and
being
another
able to
one,
understand where you're coming from, but still understand where you're coming
Just like
from,
people.
and still take that. I understand.
Just
what
like people.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. So I guess it's a double-edged sword, but
understand me.
Understand.
That's what I'm saying. Understand me.
Yeah, I don't want to bother you. I want to go this way. You could go mind your business that way. I can
You
understand
know,
that, but
like gorillas and shit, they real territorial, and they need to know that you understand that they are in charge.
yes, but also understand that it's not a conversation that they need to have because they understand each other, but they still fight. I could tell you that I don't want your position. He's like, yes, but you're a man and you're going to be in this tribe, and in order for you to be here, I need to beat you up in front of these people. Do you understand that?
Right.
But okay, but here's something that is not typical. Usually gorillas, would you not agree? They naturally want to like buck. Like if you do something to me, I gotta reply for
Yes.
sure. But what would be contrary to that is me saying, listen, I don't want no trouble.
Yes.
I don't want no trouble, gorilla.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you is that
Sir.
there are gorillas we've seen it in movies, but if you understand the idea, how that I was gonna say tribal. How
My thing is, you could say that to the gorilla, and he can understand that you saying no, sir, no.
yeah.
But you don't understand why he's attacking you.
Yeah, but understand the word understand.
Understand the word understand that he don't understand that you don't understand why he's attacking you.
He understands me, meaning there is a chance that he may be receptive to what I'm saying.
It's
so
like-
there could possibly be a voice of reason for him to be like, you know what, I ain't gonna fuck him up.
I disagree because it's like you someone putting a gun to your head and you just apologizing for something you don't know that you did. You dying anyway.
I've seen animals have mercy on other.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that joint with, I think it was like a Chihuahua or something? They had their dog. Somebody owned a tiger and like a regular ass dog, and the dog was like going crazy on the tiger, like wailing, and the tiger was like blinking, like you know what, you need to chill, like. Do you know what I would do to you? And he was going crazy like, yo, like, what's up? What's up? Like,
Chihuahua.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was a chihuahua, whatever it was a dog that would have still got mauled either way by this big ass tiger. And this they must have grew up around each other for him to like.
That's what I was thinking.
Chill like that, but he was still like. My point of even saying that about that damn tiger and the dog is like, animals have reason within their.
I understand what you're saying, that there's a possibility that can happen, but I want you to also take into account that, just like what Greg was saying, was that although there may be understanding even between us, doesn't mean that we're going to agree on what my response is to you. And that's what he's saying, is that like, yes, now that the idea that the animal understands you doesn't take away their primal instinct.
Oh,
doesn't
take away.
Snack?
No.
You want a snack?
No, and that's what I was trying to say, is that like,
I want domination.
yes, like, yes.
At least you give you a chance, like, oh, I'm gonna smash. At least I got a chance to like run away. Like, I understand this nigga.
Like, he has to.
He mean business.
You want more? You want
business.
You want food for your family?
No.
Food for your family?
No. This is just for.
Nah.
This is just to let you
over
know.
there and you within this.
Yes.
This
you
range.
crossed my P line.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I
You
understand
better make
what
your
he's
ass
saying.
back to that line. If I catch you, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't have to. He doesn't have to understand me. I understand him. You better walk your ass. I'm about to fuck. Alright. I'm creep. Alright.
Yeah.
I'm
So
giving
think
you the
about the
count to
idea.
10.
Yeah. Before you even
I
walk.
got 8 more steps in me. You
So-
better get the running.
And this is the gorilla talking. So this is you
Right.
understanding that
Right.
as you're walking the line, he already smells you. He's already having this conversation, and you already understand his intent. It
Right.
doesn't matter the conversation that you're about to have, because you've already entered his territory. But now think about if you flipped it and you understand him. I mean, he understands you. It doesn't take away the idea that you're still coming into his territory.
Oh, some shit like that. I forgot about some shit like that.
Yes, it doesn't change. Like, you be like, no, I didn't mean anything yet. But that now everybody that's around me is looking at us crazy. Like, who is him? And if anybody else did it, we would have to fight you. Now, do you understand that I need to beat you up? Are you
Right.
okay with that?
Right. I got you. I'm not okay with that.
I guess it's gonna be an easy one.
But either way, I can
like
understand.
he gonna give you one good.
Yeah.
You probably mangled after that. Like, it's not
Either
even
way.
But at least he'll understand. No. He'll understand. He'll understand.
I'm not looking at him at all. Like, no, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Go over there.
Please forgive me, sir. No, sir.
Greg's, which one was yours again? which one was yours again, Greg?
Yo, I'm done.
We just gonna ignore he just did that.
I didn't.
I'm done.
Please forgive me, sir. To a gorilla is crazy, yo.
My bad. He went.
Yo, even
What if she
peaceful
get mad?
gorillas-
What if it's a feminist?
Nah.
Why you calling me sir, nigga?
No, you right though.
No.
For the gorilla for you to understand,
He got to
the
do
gorilla.
something. I saw this video. People were like heads down, everything, and the gorilla coming in the back. He just grabbed the nigga and pulled him a couple of feet and let him go and kept going. He had to let him know that this is not, you are powerless here. He had to let him know, even as peaceful as that.
Yeah, but you still prove to me
Yeah.
that they honor that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's total submission.
Right. They have to see total submission. Right.
You know that I am not to be fucked with. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
But that's you understanding him, right? But this is your intent. Well, with your answer is that the gorilla has to understand you. How does this work in this scenario?
the gorilla has to understand me.
Yes, because that's your answer. You're not understanding the animal. That's me in Blaze's answer.
I mean, I switched it.
Oh,
I definitely switched it. I definitely see the benefits of being able to, understand. Well,
Because bending your head down still applies
Pause.
if I understand him. Like,
Right. I
pause. Pause.
Wow. Yes.
Neil,
Turn
no,
off the
no, nothing
lights.
sounds right. Nothing sounds right.
And
I'm gonna be
candle.
quiet now.
Wow. Wowzers. I thought I had an answer, but
You want to you said you wanted the animal to understand
they're
you.
both pointless because they both gonna kill me still.
No, they're not, because you won't even.
Pause.
You'll know already. Where? Because he
Where?
killed you.
They both gonna kill me first.
I don't know. I don't
No.
We
know.
on one. All right, we gotta stop.
You
We
trying
gotta
to bypass what you said?
Yo,
Nigga, that
yes.
shit was way worse.
It's okay.
Nah.
When you
everybody-
put your head down,
Let it go.
that shit's still not.
Come on. Come, please. And now everybody got their head down. Ba-da-ba-bum.
There's no way you can say that.
That soundbite gonna be crazy.
There's no way you could say that. That don't sound.
That shit gonna be
Because I could
crazy.
be like, you still got a Neil. Neil still.
okay, just for the consensus, what would you want to do with the animal?
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Nah, we were just talking. We were just getting into the flow of things.
Well, we've been doing that. We've just, so that actually makes a lot of sense. I want to understand the animal.
Okay, Mr. Red Money.
I want to be able to speak and they understand me.
Okay,
You want both? You want both?
No. And I'm sticking with it.
With the head down, knees down,
it's saying, sir, got it.
head down, open,
I hate.
tongue out.
I told you there's no other way to.
Blaze.
out.
Why couldn't it be a madam?
Silverback gorilla
Eyes open.
is usually a man.
Maybe closed.
I don't
Imagine.
care.
The icicle.
This is what I mean by random shit for no reason.
It's the silverback gorilla. He the pack leader.
Okay. what is your answer?
Yeah,
You gotta see him. If you're an invader, that's who you gotta see. You ain't seeing no female.
I don't care.
They looking in the trees, they watching the show, the blood sport. Oh, what he about to do? See, I want to
No one told you-
understand that.
no one
I
told you
want to
they loved you.
understand that. Oh
Yeah.
shit! Oh shit! Somebody! Hey! Yo! Call Big E. Hey yo, go get that nigga.
Oh, do you know he
And
just
then once
started a
I
whole
just know
show.
that, oh shit, they calling Big Homie. Now I gotta run. You feel me?
Yo, which one you think?
Hey yo, get back here. Now I'm hearing the nigga.
Where we go? How do we
I
get
don't
here?
know. He set up a whole
understand animals.
Wow.
I would rather understand.
Which one you think
He
is
went
will
in.
win in a
He
fight,
set
a
scene. I
tiger
thought
or
I
a gorilla?
witnessed a crime. I wasn't there.
A
gorilla.
opposable
Not
thing.
without getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, of course.
I mean, severely to the brink of his life. Like, the crazy thing is, a tiger is massively bigger than a lion.
I know. My thing about a gorilla is big, right? Pause. So I think if you get a good body shot on that tiger falling.
But not.
And then you just mauling it after. I know the hard part will be catching the tiger for sure. But once he get his hands on that tiger and he get
I don't think
deliver that
every
nigga
round.
Wait.
I don't think every
No.
round a
Nah.
gorilla is winning, yo. There's no way a tiger. Just think about
This is
how
where we
swift a little cat is.
How did we get here?
A little tiny ass cat will give a dog the business.
We're talking about a monkey.
No, but I'm just specifically
We're talking about
the
a monkey.
I'm just specifically talking about the how.
Vertical grabbing.
No, I'm not talking
The
about
gorilla
the
could
dog.
just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna grab this shit and I'm gonna bang your ass in the fucking shit because I can do that. I can grab shit.
Can you just easily, you as a human being, with a furious ass cat
Yes.
raging
Yes.
at you,
Yes, you can.
believe,
Yes, you can.
believe that you would. I think just within the conversation, I think actually you're underestimating a cat. Just a cat
No.
in general.
Niggas trained to catch chickens.
Yo, I understand.
You
where you're
talking
coming
about people with with fucking thick ass. I'm talking about you with that regular ass hoodie on.
Not me.
Niggas got
But
thick
you talking
ass
about-
gloves and like.
Are you talking
way
specific
you
to me, or are you just talking about humans?
Yo,
People in general.
There are people in this world that can catch a frantic
Are you
cat.
hearing what I'm saying?
Are
Greg?
you hearing what I'm saying?
No,
Listen.
I'm hearing what you're saying, but I could tell you not hearing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they have protective gear on, Greg.
listen.
Who? The people that,
Usually people who catch niggas who catch
maybe I'm not understanding what is your point. Because yes, I think the gorilla will get fucked up severely.
Without the protective gear, niggas will get fucked up. A
Of
little
course they
ass
would.
cat. And I'm saying, imagine that times 100 with a damn tiger. A tiger.
I understand your point.
The concept of what you talking about, even grabbing this shit. How? Okay, now you gotta grab this, agile as fuck, reactive as fuck.
Okay, and then the gorilla is just as reactive.
I would.
and just
Is it
as
just
agile.
as?
and
They
adrenaline
are,
makes it go even
They
harder.
are,
Pause.
yes, they
It is.
are
They-
agile.
they
Yes,
are
they
agile
are. I'm
as
not
fuck.
saying. I didn't say they're not agile.
And
what I did say was that. What I did say was I don't believe that those stats literally match to a T. Both agile, because I would say, for me, I would say that compared, yes, they are both agile animals, but a gorilla compared to a tiger's agility is not of a tiger. A tiger is way more swifter than a fucking gorilla. Compared to a gorilla, that nigga is mad flimsy and floppy and shit.
You guys.
Compared to a fucking
You guys.
swift ass tiger.
I googled it. I googled the tiger and a lion in a fight.
A tiger and a lion.
No. I did gorilla versus a tiger. And
They don't
I did
have
gorilla.
that shit.
I did gorilla versus the lion. Yes, they do.
A gorilla versus tiger?
Someone definitely has simulated
gorilla
this.
versus a lion.
A simulation, of course. But
Okay, can I tell you?
look-
Can I tell you
look
the
it over
answer?
all the time.
Can I tell you the answer? Is everyone ready for the answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so which one do you want me to do first? I'll do tiger.
Tiger and gorilla. That's the one I care
Okay,
about.
so
Yep.
this is. I'm just gonna give you guys. There's videos, but I got this from a-g-animals.com. And gorilla versus tigers. A tiger would beat a gorilla in a fight using stealth or brute strength. A tiger would kill a gorilla in a fight if a tiger managed to ambush the gorilla. So they give it to the tiger.
I disagree.
But what about a cage fight where this nigga right in front of me?
Even yo,
And he could
niggas
climb.
gonna-
And he could climb.
He could climb.
I'm just imagine a little ass
I'm just
cat
saying
that's cornered.
they put a scenario. They said because he would use
He
stealth.
could, it's a possibility that a gorilla could fuck. I'm not saying that there's
He
a
could put that
possibility.
motherfucker in a chokehold.
Nah, he ain't gonna even think about. He just think about the literal same way
But
the
he-
Hulk is. That's the same.
But
exact
even
way.
if it's that, he get one good one off.
Yo,
That tiger going
They
tigger.
They did have to give a scenario where it would have to use stealth in order to get that advantage.
Because I would say this.
But what if
On
you
the-
put them
shut up.
bitches in a cage?
trying to pull
Ain't
that
no
nigga
stealth.
apart. No. He would definitely fuck him up.
I think anything where a gorilla could climb and get a height advantage, he would fuck that tiger up.
And also take into consideration that tigers and lions, they're hunters and they're predators, right? So even though
they
like,
got an ambush.
yes, but they're also faster. They have agility. I'm just thinking about the idea, like, okay, so we're fighting. What gorillas have is, yes, if they get that one good hit, awesome. But if they don't, even the bite power of a tiger or lion can take their arm off. So if they miss or if they connect and they're already.
You can talk about the bite power of a gorilla though.
Yes, but at the same time, in order for the gorilla to try to bite the tiger, it's over. Yeah. He literally had to be on him, and at that point,
Like I think
It's
like
a
in
toss-up, really.
like in a desert, I think it's a toss up too. As we keep talking about it,
Yeah.
but like I think it really depends on the environment, like the scenario of where they're fighting.
environment.
Right. In a jungle?
in a desert kind of place where there's no height advantage for the gorilla, that tiger is fucking him up. But anywhere, a cage, where any way that the tiger, the gorilla has a height advantage, it can like pounce on it. The gorilla's gonna win.
Right.
The jungle scenario goes to the tiger.
You think so?
Hell
The jungle
yeah.
is mad stealthy, like
Hell
just
yeah.
built for
It's
any
built for that
animals,
shit.
like all the animals with stealth.
But the gorilla can climb
He
the
could
trees.
climb the
He
trees.
can climb the trees.
But here's why the gorilla actually wins. Because it's not just one gorilla.
You know
it's a
tigers
whole
climb
family
you,
of gorillas.
You do know tigers
feel
climb
me?
trees, right?
Yes, I do.
You cannot escape from a tiger.
Yes, you can if you
He
get high
getting in
enough.
he getting in the water. He getting in trees everywhere. Oh, you
Dude,
thought you was
that
safe?
tiger almost fucked up Tarzan.
It was a leopard.
Oh yeah, it was leopard. That one.
You thought you was safe going in a tree? Nope.
No.
No, wasn't it? It was
thought
a
it-
They
leopard.
climb
that-
up
It wasn't a
trees.
panther?
It was
Fast,
a leopard.
quickly,
leopard.
but not quicker than a gorilla. They could climb up a tree quickly, but not
That's
nearly
gonna be my
as quickly
banter,
as a gorilla.
I can
wanna do that.
I can see that I can see how it could be a real fight if we put our best fighters in the ring. That it can be fair if you, because also depending on the stealthiness of which are we talking about tigers or lions too?
I was just talking about tigers.
Well, tigers and lion is really not
It's
a
not
fair fight.
It's not a fair fight.
You know, based
No, I'm
off
not talking
of-
about fighting each other versus gorillas. I'm not each other.
What
A lion has no chance against a
that?
gorilla.
or a tiger.
I can tell you what it said. I'd read you what I can tell you.
They
what
don't
it
even
said
have
about.
nearly as much experience.
All
Well,
right, let's see.
male lions don't have nearly as much experience as fighting as tigers do.
But
Tigers.
Okay, so again, this is from AZ. Maybe A to Z. That animals you think that they might be biased with cats, because they also think that lions would also, almost certainly, not 100%, win in a fight with a gorilla. The reasoning would not be all that surprising. A lion will. They're doing the stalking thing, but so that's the idea that they just.
they're just going into that one
Yeah.
scenario. They're
Nah.
not talking.
They're not talking about, like-
comparing stats.
But
like,
they actually
But
like
how
they
a lion
do.
move,
I
how
just
a
would have
cat
to read
moves in
more.
general. They just think about that. I don't think that's just because that they're making those scenarios. How a cat moves in
Yeah.
general, you just not gonna catch him.
But in every one of those, in both of those descriptions, he said
Stalk and ambush.
it was stalk and ambush. They would have to ambush.
they would
the
have
gorilla.
to get the advantage.
It
means
wouldn't be. It's not
head
a fair.
up.
It's not a fair one.
It's not a fair one.
But that wouldn't be the case anyway for how they fight in general.
Yeah, he gave the most practicality scenario,
Yes.
and that's what you're talking about too. We're throwing in other scenarios where clearly the tiger and the lion definitely are at a disadvantage.
Right,
It
for
could
sure.
be.
Yeah, right.
All right, here we go. Gist of this conversation is that I'm right and y'all wrong.
I'm not in denial.
Allow that shit to multiply.
I still got more.
Pause.
Welcome to Convo 69.
It is 69.
This is about to be bad. Welcome to Convo 69. I'm just a conversation with Greg, Mr. Red Money, and Gigi. I am the person who speaks first. I'm Greg, and I'm joined by my brother, Mr. Red Money. Mr. Red Money, how you do? How was your week?
I'm good, man. I'm in a really good space, good mood, good vibe. I'm really in tune, man.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
That's where I'm at with it.
Hey.
That's dope. And also joined by our sister Gigi. Gigi, how art thou and how was your week?
Hi, everyone. Well, my week was actually pretty cool. I was doing a lot. I was actually spending some time with my best friend Kim and Charlie, which you guys would know if you guys listened to our past episode. My best friend from PA had a baby, and so I get to spend some time with them. So I also worked there as well, but I just got to spend some time with them. So it was a really dope week. And this past weekend, actually, we was out I mean, you wasn't really out, Greg, but you was there. And that was okay.
Definitely wasn't out.
Yeah, no, I had a great time, Greg. I was like, you should just stay, and I would have just took you home after because we had a great time.
I had fun talking to that girl.
Did you know?
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was cool.
Yeah, that's nice. Shout outs to her. But yeah, I think you would have had a great time if you would have stayed. Like it was dope. I mean, okay, it was good for what it was, and we made it what it was, and it was a great time. So yeah, next time when you say that we trying to chill, Greg, that wasn't chilling.
I got it.
All right. But shout outs to the people that came out with us too. Everyone was a great sport. My cousin was out there. Shout outs to you and your fiance. That was great. Brother was out there, good friend of the show. Bunyasti was there too. So shout outs to y'all that was there. I had a great time. But yeah, that was my week. All in all, it was great. Yeah. How was your week, Greg?
Yo. My week was cool. No, it was alright. Just like, I don't know. Not a lot of good things happened.
I think you had a great time. You wasn't even here. Sorry, can't really speak for you.
Oh man, that's why I said not a lot of good things happened. I ain't say the whole week was terrible.
My bad. You know what? Sometimes when I ask questions, I should just shut up. My bad, Greg.
It's alright. And then I'm a bit tired. Like I didn't think getting off a flight and coming straight here wasn't gonna be tiring, but
jet lagging. I can understand that completely.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for being here, though.
For sure.
You definitely could have been like, "Take me home," and then we would have still had to do it. So
take me home.
Shout outs to you, Greg.
I was totally making that up on the floor.
Greg. I thought so.
Wow. Wow. Anywho, and we're also joined by our sound engineer, the guy that makes us sound good, K Blaze, the mad genius. If y'all want some quality audio, hit him up on Twitter at Blaze versus your moms because he's disrespectful.
Y'all hit me up.
They
Not yet. What? Did he say no? Did he just tell him not to hit me
up? Y'all hit me up.
Y'all don't hit me up at all.
Maybe you need to like work with other people, and so they can see that it's just not just a conversation that you work for audio.
They just don't hit me up on Twitter for that.
Oh.
That's all.
Well, okay.
Well,
Anywho.
so my brothers and sisters, let's jump into some.
Nope. That wasn't it. And so we're gonna start it. Let's who's gonna do this first topic? Let's do this.
I can go first. All right. So, I don't know where I got this topic from, but yeah, I don't know where it came from, but I thought it was interesting because I plan on being rich someday, right? So,
I plan on being wealthy.
Wealthy, rich. I plan on just having an access of money. That's how I'm gonna say it. That's how
Then
I'm
you're gonna get the house.
for myself. And I was thinking, now I need y'all to hear this question accurately. I'm not going by influence. I'm just talking about wealthy black people. Do you feel like they have a responsibility to give back to their people?
So when you posed this question, I initially said no. I think that everyone's purpose isn't, they don't believe that they have to give back to their community. And sometimes, believe it or not, all black people are not raised in black communities. Some black people are raised in other communities and as well, and they want to give back to that community specifically. I don't see anything wrong with doing it, but I don't think it has to be an obligation. I think it's a great idea. I think it's something that people should want to do, especially if they're complaining about the community and the growth of our community. But outside of that, I think being able to build your own family within that community will help my community. That's how I would see it. You don't always have to pour into the community to build the community. If you're building people close to you that are part of the community will grow. So that would be my answer.
Cool. Mr. Rent Money?
Well, what's the question?
Do you feel like wealthy black people, not black people with influence, just wealthy black people, do you feel like they have a responsibility to give back to their community?
I mean, at the end of the day, people gonna do what they want to do with their money, and that's actually the bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it just all goes down to: are you gonna sit there and harp about that shit, or are you a person who's not gonna give a fuck if the person actually does something worthwhile with their money?
So, to give my answer, I don't think they have a responsibility to do shit. It's their money. They can do whatever they want with it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think I'm a capitalist, so I think this way because I'm going to be rich. I'm letting y'all know I'm going to be rich.
I know.
Right? And nobody's going to tell me how I'm
wealthy.
going to spend my money,
All right.
except for my accountant. Like,
Not even your accountant, Greg.
not even you right. Not even my accountant. You right. Because if I don't want to pay my taxes, I ain't going to pay them.
Okay, wait a minute.
I'm going to pay my taxes.
They gonna
but
take
the
it
thing
anyway
is,
at this point.
No one tells you how to spend your money right now, though.
I know, and that's why. That's why even when I'm rich or even wealthy black people, I don't think they don't gotta do shit, like absolutely nothing if they decide not to. So my next question would be, do you think?
Wait, before you say your next question, and please don't forget it.
I know.
However, if that wealthy black person has generated their wealth based off the community, absolutely.
Nope, still no.
Yes.
Nah.
Absolutely. If the way that you're making money, aka the Black Lives Matter movement, like when that was supposed to go back into community, that is a problem.
So let me take a step back.
Okay.
I am combating at you saying that if I became rich from profiting off of this community, then absolutely I should give back.
Yes.
That's what
I said.
and I disagree with that.
Okay.
Because if I set up these pop-up tents for crack addicts to help them get clean, right? And me giving back to this community would be funding education to get better schools so we don't have any more addicts. And then if I ain't got no more addicts, then I ain't got no more pop-up tents, no more support. Where my money going?
No.
How am I rich? Unless I got into this business because I care about the world, then of course.
You
But
gonna always have some like people who are on drugs.
yeah, but if I try to clean up that community,
then you go to different communities. It ends up being like a thing where you just keep going around, and then you just move to another state. You build up, and then that's when it becomes like a foundation. Because then you'd be like, oh, there's one in New York, there's one in New Jersey, there's one in Pennsylvania, there's one in Connecticut, there's one in Cali, Ohio.
I think we've seen enough times in the course of history where they say they doing things, but they're proactively making it worse because it feeds their bottom line. And I'm just saying, wow, that would just, I don't know. That's why I just don't think that they should. Maybe they don't want to give back because it's profitable if they don't.
Look, I'd like at the end to round it up is they can make the decision that they want with their money, regardless of what it is. I just think that the expectation would be is that if you're doing this for the community and that's how you're able to, you're doing it for the community. Yeah. Obviously that there has to be a reciprocation, and in that instance of the tent thing, like I might not have to change the tent. I mean, I might not. You might do the schools, but I might put some money to grab some tents that I bought from Walmart. Now they still have housing. Don't change the idea that there's traffic coming, right? True. There's still ways that you can still build into the community and still make your money, because you could get like funds and you're just going to Walmart and buying the 5 for $20 tents and it works. That's so true. I think it could still work if you're proactively getting your money from the community.
Understand?
Can I throw this boomerang in here?
Sure.
What if?
So it's going to come back to you?
Yeah.
Got it.
What if? And I'm just speaking hypothetically. that there is a price to pay for helping out your people.
Leverage.
As in,
Like a tax.
As in, you aren't allowed in these circles because you do this.
I don't follow.
Can I help him understand? So as you start elevating to certain tiers of money and the money that you make, there's certain people that you are involved in and where their goal is to keep certain people down. So in order for you to fuel that money into those communities, take away from their mindset of how they're able to keep us down in order to keep the money that they have. So certain levels of wealth it's actually a contradiction to providing, like helping the community, because it takes away from the top people at the top. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, you will be stopped at a level. They will stop you from a circle because you're helping out people. They don't want to see people win, yo.
Okay.
It goes back to your. There has to be a slave class at all times.
Always. Always.
Okay.
Always.
But you need them classes in the middle too to space you out from the. So.
I know.
I'm just saying.
Classism is real.
Saying.
We there was a follow-up question, and this was gonna be a quick question too. Do you think do you think it's fair that people get judged by how they spend their money?
Well, that's
No.
getting judged in general. It's not fair, right?
No, I don't.
not fair.
I don't think it's fair, but that's just life at this point. Like once you've provided yourself to the world, you have to also accept the judgment that's going to be provided to it. And that's the idea of social media. It's just that like you put yourself out there. You're gonna have to take the good with the bad. Now, if I'm minding my business and you're minding mine, then that's a different conversation. But at the same time, like, can't take away people's thoughts of you. And at that point, like I try to explain to everybody, my thoughts of you is not really about you. It's really about me. So if I'm so worried about you, it's really about me and what I'm worried about and how I need to explain that to you. That has nothing to do with you.
I feel
It's
you.
everything to do with me.
I understand. You agree?
Yeah, for sure. Wholeheartedly.
Like that. I agree too. Okay.
Boop.
There we go.
Do I go? Okay. I was
Tell me where to go.
Tell me when to go.
Tell me where to go.
Okay, so my question is,
Got a question for you.
what's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
I would like to start this one.
I bet you would, Greg.
Something that people don't understand about me is that
Misunderstand about you.
misunderstand about me is my like of people.
That's crazy.
People think that I love talking to people, interacting with people, meeting new people, and it is the total opposite. I am okay with only talking to the people that I know for the rest of my life right now.
How are you ever going? You don't ever want to meet new people?
I don't feel like I need to. I said the people I already know right now.
So you like the rotation that you're in right now?
That's okay.
You sound like you're settling.
But yes, I think that is something that people misunderstand or misread or whatever the question is. I don't like people.
Yeah, man. I mean,
That's very interesting because do you want to say something on that? About how he feels about him not liking people?
I don't really like people either. Like,
You don't like people either?
I said that. I said that in my mind. Like as soon as you asked that question, like, I don't like people.
You don't like people? I love people.
I don't like people. I like people when I want to like people.
Oh, so you like people
I
sometimes?
like people when I want to like people.
Yay.
That's
a verb.
good. That's a bar.
Yeah, it don't make any sense, but you got it.
No,
How it don't
seriously.
make any sense? I like people when I want to like people.
It makes a lot of
So he
sense.
likes people sometimes.
Sure.
Okay.
I just don't like to be
Liking
I just
people?
Don't like to
One.
communicate with people and shit like that. Like be around people and shit.
Oh, okay. So you guys are very similar. You guys actually, you guys are. So you guys have some like you
No
like,
new friends. No new friends. No new friends. No new.
Oh.
But then I do like that shit.
Yeah, sometimes it depends on the environment or where you're at, how you feel at that moment. Okay, I love people.
We know.
I do. I love meeting new people all the time. I like getting to know people. I love hearing their stories.
You think we was put on this earth for people to get to know you, or for you to know people?
See, and
It's a little
I
bit
think-
of this and a little bit of that.
yeah, because I believe that I'm supposed to know people. I think like
Me
my
too.
purpose, like I want to, but I also understand that, especially being on this podcast, that the same way that I want to get to know people, people actually want to get to know me, and I never thought about it that
There's
way.
value in people knowing you, just like there's value in you knowing other people. So
Yes, but
I can't just say one or the other because, you know, there's somebody out there who really looks forward to, you know, being around me or hearing a word from me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand that. I'm saying like, I guess I'll put it this way: when you meeting someone for the first time, what is your objective? For you to understand who they are, or for them to understand who you are?
the same thing about animals. Jesus,
Yeah, I got you. That's what I'm saying. It needs to be a little bit of both.
that look like a dog treat.
I think I need to get to know you first. I feel like that's just an upper hand on. If I know you, then I know something on you.
Wow, that's the way that you understand your relationships.
Absolutely.
I'm really concerned about our relationship right
But
now.
the thing is, I mean, as much as you say that,
And I'm not talking about
You
like
don't
deep
know,
dark secrets or some shit like that. No, I'm talking about like I know what can make you tick. I know what can calm you down. I know what can distract you to get you off of something. Like that's my like. If I know you, I got an advantage.
I don't see relationships as advantage. I just want I like same thing with animals is that I like to understand people. So that's where I go into it. That's why I like to get to know people. I like to understand people. I like to just being able to know what makes you tick. And with the understanding you and me getting to know you, then you'll eventually get to know me and how I'm responding to you, or even stories or ways that I'm able to express to you my response on getting to know you. So I love the idea of getting to know, but I never think about it as an advantage. I think it's more of
You have to,
why.
because that's the reason why you don't let everybody get to know all of you.
No, that's a defense mechanism. That's
Why?
got nothing to do with advantage.
That's everything to do with advantage.
No, that's the defense mechanism.
It's a defense mechanism to protect yourself from someone
Yeah.
having an advantage.
No.
it ain't
No.
clipping.
That's what a defense mechanism is for.
Okay, fine. Okay, I can see what you're saying then. Okay. Because I process what you're saying. Okay, I understand what you're saying and the idea of an advantage but I'm just seeing it as it's not something that I do. It's like I want someone to get to know me. It's just not something that I do because I proactively want to listen to someone. I know that I go out my way not to tell someone about me because I want to get to know them. Mm-hmm. But a person that's actually interested or wants to get to know you as well will also ask questions.
For sure.
So in that process of you getting to know them, they will, in a proactive, in an ideal situation, they are also getting to know you.
And then they use that to get advantage to have sex with you.
Oh my! Why?
Yo,
What?
that was a whole episode of The Office right there.
What? That's Dwight.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Talking about
that's
getting
right.
the information to have sex.
I did. That's just.
That's what he's talking about. That's what you talking about.
Because He's getting to know you for some reason.
It's not, well, see, so let's be clear. I'm the person that talks to anyone. It doesn't just have to be a male. I would talk to females. I would talk to males. I'll talk to couples. I'm not talking to little children. That's weird. But all my and maybe because you haven't really seen me out, but Greg has seen me out. I will talk. I'm always talking to someone. Annoying. I'm always meeting someone new. It doesn't matter what walk of life it is. So I don't think that everyone that's talking to me wants to have sex with me.
I think walk with females is annoying in general.
Everyone that talks to me does not want to have sex with me. And people just genuinely like to have conversation. I don't always leave it. Well,
you ever in the store with your son and someone want to comment? He's so cute. Oh my God, what's your name? Nigga, I'm trying to go.
Yeah, all the time.
That shit's annoying to me.
You never stopped it?
Huh?
You never stopped it?
You don't want to be rude.
Yes, you do. My daughter doesn't talk to strangers.
Okay, let's see you do that.
Stranger danger.
After Gigi just said, I just talk to anybody. You gonna be into the conversation?
I'm not proactively, unless like the child's proactively talking to me.
If that was you, you're gonna talk back to me. She is cute, right? I know. I be trying to do. You want to be the one to take over. I think the person that started the conversation will get annoyed.
What do you mean?
Because you would take over the
conversation. I will not know. I do not add myself into conversations all the time.
You don't think you would do that with your child?
With my child? Oh, you mean like I'm in the store and with my kid and then someone?
Yes.
Yes. I would. And I would tell them how amazing she or he is and that we're probably going to go to I'm probably going to get abducted I'm probably going to tell them. See? Don't abduct me. I don't want to put that in my space. No. I'm going to have a really great time. I'm not going to talk to all the Yeah. I'll have a short conversation with them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-mm.
But my husband would be getting bread in another aisle. So he would be like, hey, hun. And I'd be like, this is my husband.
Yo, you need a husband that's going to be like, come on, let's go. Be quiet. Let's go.
No, my husband has to understand my personality. No, wow. My husband's going to understand my personality.
I'm just joking.
He's going to be my happy medium.
I'm just joking.
Yeah. But... Oh, misunderstanding. That's where we're at. So your misunderstanding is that you don't really like people. I love people. Mr. Rent Money, you don't like people either. Okay. So something people must misunderstand about me is that I'm a nice person, but I'm not naive. Like I'm not dumb or oblivious. I'm actually pretty smart and very observant. So although I don't always address things or respond to certain things and even though it comes off that I'm vocal, and I play oblivious to it, I guess that's an advantage thing. No, I'm fully aware of what's happening. Niceness doesn't mean that you're stupid. It just means that sometimes I choose my battles and my pettiness.
Well, sometimes people are stupid.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to put that
No. Okay. I can respect that people are stupid. But I also think that like just in certain situations that people probably just underestimate the idea that I'm like just so nice and I love the world and I want everyone to be great, that something that doesn't make sense, it's not going to make sense. It doesn't matter how nice I say. This just doesn't make any sense. So I think that's a misconception. I think that my niceness may come off that I'm ditzy and I don't know what's happening in the world. And I'm fairly smart. But a smart person doesn't have to tell you that they're smart. Ha-ha!
They do all the time.
By the information that they provide. Ha-ha!
How about you, Blaze?
I think the one thing that people misunderstand about me is that people think that I'm just a smart aleck, but really I just love sharing information and I love regurgitating information. I love...
What's a smart aleck?
Someone that knows everything.
That just wants to be smart just for smart's sake. Someone who just wants to be smart just to say that they're just superior to anybody. I don't feel like I'm superior to anybody. I just love sharing information. Things are like amazing to me and sometimes I just want to just share it.
That's amazing.
I was going to advance the conversation and ask, what do you think people misinterpret?
We're going to do that at the end. We're because I want to do that too. Because I also have another thing about my misconception, but I want to respond to you.
I agree with you 100%.
Yes, because it's not that you're providing the information. It's how you're providing it. And so it comes off that you're telling someone that they're dumb. But you're really just providing information. So I understand what you're saying.
I know that you like providing information.
Yeah.
It's still your
It's
smart
how
aleck
he's saying.
you
It's
act
not
like.
what you say. It's how you say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know. Like, hey, I know.
Like, nigga.
I
That
have
is
10
like-
years experience.
This is see, you weren't here for the conversation
no.
we was having.
That's what was the
I
pedal.
get it.
Like that's the
I understand,
the,
and that's why-
epitome of a smart aleck. Like, is he trying to give me information? I know this information.
Yes,
Like,
I got 10 years
He was just
experience.
talking about some shit,
But
and
he's
I was
saying-
just trying to like come at him.
But
like,
he's saying like he doesn't ever do it in a malicious,
Yeah.
with malicious intent.
That's
And
our
I
misconception.
believe that
Yes.
too.
he does.
It's just you
that
think he
was
does.
But that's the
he literally
misconception.
knew. I know exactly. I'm the reason what you're feeling right now, G's, because I feel like you're giving me information.
That's because it was prolonged. Now you was going on and on.
You see-
Because I was
on and
looking for
on
you
and-
to like start talking like yeah, like it wasn't about me
But
on some
that's
shit. Like,
the
listen,
misconception
hey,
of a conversation.
I know all about this shit, and here's what I'm telling you. Even with the fact that you was specifically we talking about pianos and not pianos, guitars and pedals.
Yeah.
But what I was talking about was the community of people who use guitar pedals for a plethora of ways other than just guitars. And there is a whole community of literally a pedal community, nothing to do with guitars, but people who buy different type of gear, whatever their
Can I join the pedal
choice of
community?
gear may be, but they run all the shit through a pedal. And all I wanted to do was engage in a conversation about pedals with the nigga. He was like, yo, I know.
I told you it's not what he says, how he says it. You're like, but I'm trying to engage in conversation because I know you know.
It came up.
That's the whole reason.
Yeah,
why,
you like-
talk
then
Then he
about
be like,
this
nah, I
shit.
want to talk
It
about
came
this.
We
across
had-
as condescending, but he doesn't mean
That's
it.
what I'm trying to say. I understand the misconception.
Like
'cause
I
my
definitely
issue with
that's
I've
that's
had
the
an issue with him
epitome of what
before.
a mis-
we
what
had a
misconception
conversation
is.
of where the misconnect was.
Yeah.
it's
That
happened
I
to
was
me.
confirmed. You was saying everything I would have if shit was flipped, and I was trying to. You were saying everything, so I was just confirming with you. Yo, I know, yo. I
Instead
know.
of, but you, yes, but all you
I
had
didn't-
to,
I just kept
But I was
saying I
looking
know.
for an exchange
Yes.
other than
I
I know.
didn't.
or even information that you may not know.
You thought he would. He was like, I had
Something
nothing
like-
else to add. That's what it came down to. I had nothing else to add because you
Thank
said it all.
Thank you. I
I had to
nothing.
learn that. Remember when we first started and you, the sound engineer and as our sound engineer, and we had our little qualm, and you told me how many years of experience you had, and I was just like, bro, I just wanted to know if I could put the wire in. And then after that, we understood that there was a misconception. It wasn't that you didn't want me to do it. It was that you can handle it. And I was like, I was just asking questions. I've learned his personality now. And so his I knows, and you don't have to ask him about the sound. I'ma hear it. I'm like, nigga, I want to hear him too. Why? It's love. He just wants the information. The misconception is real.
I want the most efficient way to get the
Misunderstanding.
information. You feel me? And sometimes that comes off as
Doesn't
being
mean it ain't annoying as shit.
Yeah.
and rude, and I can't help it. The
And that's
greatest
interesting because
humans.
now I even realize, like, even the force of asking you, like, good morning and saying how you're doing may not even be really what you need. I just need to just text you and tell you what I need.
right.
That's dope.
So you don't care that I'm like, hey, Chloe, hey, how
I do not.
No, that's my new
I
dialogue.
do not care.
Oh.
Oh my
But
god!
I genuinely care
let
about you as a
people-
person.
But I just let people do whatever.
But I don't have to do that. I don't have to do any of
The
that.
fact that you
That's
even,
how we communicate.
the fact that you even ask me to do something, and I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
I got it. I'm doing okay. If I say no, I can't, then maybe
You're
it's
not doing that.
okay.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
I text
I'm
this
fine.
nigga, yo, Blaze, I need A, B, and Z. C. I said Z.
Yeah.
The nigga only gives me the double tap thumbs up.
Yo, I've asked him 2 questions and he only answers 1.
That shit irks my soul.
You want to talk about it?
I had
You
no
wanna talk about
mental
it?
space to have that conversation. See?
Then say that. Say that.
But I didn't even have mental capacity to even I just didn't. I was just in objective mode. Sometimes I just be, and it's just it's not that I'm
double
trying to be
tapping
rude.
is not a response.
To me, it is.
No,
Yo.
that's how you end conversation. Yo, you wanted to end the conversation, then, bitch. I ain't say less.
I think okay, that's fair because I did want to end the conversation, but not in the way that you.
See?
I just wanted to confirm.
I know I'm fucking with you.
Oh, man.
Like I knew exactly.
I have another
I just hate the double tap, yo. That shit bothers me.
What if you like a message or whatever?
Yes, and you think that's the response? And you think
Yeah.
I gotta respond to the double tap?
And
Yeah.
plus, I'm always preoccupied. That's
Send a
another
GIF.
thing. I don't have time, yo.
Wait, now you gotta
Come
search for a
on.
gift for a thought process.
Right,
I got mine on deck.
That's it. Bang bang. That's it. Bang bang.
Wow.
The double tap is not a valid response, people. It's not.
I think it depends on what it is.
I think that's where you want to end the conversation.
I don't have anything else to say.
Where you want to end the conversation.
I hope you have a great day too. You love it. We're supposed to say, I hope you have a great day too. I already told you have a great day.
That's, you end a conversation.
Oh, in this
But
situation, that was
if we're in the middle of I'm thinking I'm starting a conversation, and all you do is double. Hey Blaze, I need Gigi's audio separated. No, hey Blaze, do you know what? Can you find the episode where we talked about doors and wheels? Double tap.
Confirmed.
That's saying that he could. Wait, I found that episode.
Because I got a fucking double tap.
Oh. It took me but a second. Like I just had to go back.
Yo, I'm just saying, if you want to talk to me, hear my voice, just call me, yo. I'm not gonna have any emotion.
I hate calling people.
No, sometimes I had a PTSD moment with you that one time when I was like calling you, and then like all of a sudden it went from like had open communication with you, and then your phone just stopped ringing. It wouldn't even bring me to voicemail. I said, this nigga blocked me.
I was sleeping.
I went to Ramona. I was like, yo, Ramona, I'm looking for this. I
Let me
need
tell
you to reach out to your husband.
I was knocked out with a laptop, right? I was gone.
You were nasty. You nasty.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I was obviously working on some audio. I was
Sure
obviously
you were.
working on some
Laptop on the lap, like you know how it is.
audio.
Like,
I don't
Come
even-
on, guys.
I don't even
We use
use
our
my laptop
phones
for
now.
porn.
Anymore.
No, not at all.
Not anymore.
I've never used this laptop for porn.
Not that one.
When the last time you watched porn on the laptop?
That's what I'm saying. Like, iPad is so much touchscreen, yo. Like,
Nasty. I hope you wipe it down. You said, of course.
come on, man. Right hand over here, left hand. I ain't got no problems, yo. You can multitask. No, I'm playing. Come on, man. You wash your hands. Go.
While he's listening to our
You watch
audio.
porn on
now
your
I'm concerned-
laptop?
No, I don't even watch porn anymore. I don't need it. I have a really great imagination. I'm so serious.
I know.
I can set scenes. I don't need it anymore.
iPad.
And it's draining. Just think about it. Like when you do like, and I don't take away from porn because there's some good ones. I mean, I've had some of my favorite folders, the ones I could just old faithfuls I can get back to because I know exactly where I can just go and get where I need to go. However, I've had so many scenarios. I have enough scenarios in my life that I can replay moments.
You got
where
your
I
own
can
production
enjoy.
company in your
Yo,
head?
it's so great, and I can replace characters.
What's your production company called?
G's Nuts.
What?
Yeah, G's Nuts. G's Nuts Entertainment.
What?
It's my nuts.
No, new name.
You don't like G's Nuts?
No,
Oh.
No.
Oh, I get it.
no, no. Try again.
Okay. I would call it Gigi Sensuals.
That's better.
Thank you. But you put me on the spot. I don't know, but G's Nuts was great because I was nutting.
You don't even got nuts.
I don't have nuts, but I do nuts.
have nuts.
Yeah.
You should call it G-Max.
Why? Because like Cinemax, but G-Max?
G-Spot and Climax together.
No. Max is too close to
Or IMAX.
IMAX. No.
No, because I'm saying like G-Max. Never mind.
No. That doesn't work.
Phew.
Yep. Yes, he did.
Did you have any other parts to that topic?
But the misunderstandings about us? Well, Mr. Rent Money didn't go, and I have another one that just popped into my head.
Oh.
So Mr. Rent Money, what don't words? What
you do when you don't know you can?
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so the
You
question
just
is, what's something people seem to misunderstand about you?
That's actually a great question.
I'm happy you were participating in the
So I'm going to
conversation.
follow up with my feedback. Well, I think that people
We should change the tag to, well,
assume or just get this vibe that I'm just like this social person who, like you're saying, like, you know, wants to be around a bunch of people like all of the time. Like, listen, like I don't like you.
Oh wow. Okay, you guys are just putting it all out there. Just shoving it out there.
I'm not saying that to you in particular.
Yes, no, I know, no, I'm not. I know that, but I'm just saying for the people that think that you might like them, that they, you know.
I just really don't. I just don't.
Let's also be clear, everyone. I like moments to myself. I'm a loner. Like, there's moments where I do have my moments where I need to like recharge and have like moments time to myself. Sometimes where I even like disappear for a moment. That which I do. So I understand that. But I genuinely just love people.
But
So-
then again, I do like being around people. It just has to be
I think you don't mind being around people.
accordingly. Like, but when I enjoy certain company. You know, sometimes there's vibes. You know what I mean? You know, I enjoy myself with you all. You know what I mean? But
He
that wasn't my
enjoys spending time
scene.
with you too.
Don't speak for me.
That wasn't my scene. I like even then. I said it to somebody. I was texting. Like,
what y'all's?
I'm out. No, for your birthday.
That was none of our scene.
What, for your birthday? Oh no, that
Yeah.
that didn't hit. That wasn't.
That was none of our scene.
It didn't hit. That.
I appreciate you was there.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, I enjoyed y'all company. That's really what it was about.
I mean,
You know
but
what I'm
as
saying?
the night ended, we did have like a little,
Yeah, I enjoyed myself going
Yeah.
to karaoke.
Karaoke.
like just being around each other
Watching
was
everybody.
cool. But yeah, it was
Got to move around.
I would give that evening a C plus. I would give it a
That's
C
good,
plus.
but
I would give it a C
We
plus.
definitely
I'm
had
with that.
Yeah,
better occasions.
absolutely. Okay, so my other misunderstanding that I think people also have is that that I want to have sex with everyone that I like, or I see, or I think that looks good, or I say nice things about. I don't. Sometimes I genuinely just want to give people a compliment. That's it.
So.
Oh yeah, so we're flipping it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meaning, what misconceptions? This is about to sound real confusing.
What do we think? Now what do you think my misunderstanding
She said it way
is?
better than what I was gonna say. And I think your misconception. That's gonna be my new dialogue. I got so many new dialogues. It's not even funny. But I think your misconception is not that you want to have sex with people. Is that people think that they can have sex with you.
Wait.
That you think that people think that you. Oh no.
That's
No, you said it.
I said it.
Yep, you're right. I'm
That
out.
I want to have sex with everyone. My issue that we talk about all the time is that
Yep, got it.
it's not that people want to have sex with me, it's people feel like they can just have sex with me because I come off that I want to have sex. That people think that I
Yeah.
just want to have sex with them.
You got it. My fault.
So yeah, and that was I understand that. I get that. You know, I give the vibes that I might just want to come out there and just pull your dick out and just. But I don't. I just want to tell you have a nice day. And I think you're great. But I just sometimes I feel like when you give like a man a compliment, it's just like, oh my gosh, you want it. I'm like, no, I just want to tell you that I appreciate the way you smell today.
Men don't get compliments often.
And I feel like that's why I want to make that a norm. Like, you should be able to, women get it. Men should be able to, you look very handsome today. Does not mean I want your number. No. I just want to tell you that, yes. Just because I find you attractive or I think that you smell good doesn't always mean I'm looking for you. Sometimes I just want to appreciate you in this day. I don't know if anybody told you that you look good today. I don't know if you got a woman. I'm not even trying to look for you. Sometimes I just want to let you know, and I do that for women too. I don't want you. I don't want your number. Please don't try to take me home. I just want to tell you that whatever that you thought you were doing today, you did that. So thank you. I love that. I don't want you though. When I want you, I'm going to tell you.
Every female that I give a compliment to outside of my platonic friends, I'm hoping it's going to lead to something.
Okay. Yeah. I don't. I really genuinely love people enough to let people know. I believe that sometimes letting someone know or even telling someone that they have a nice day can change someone's whole day.
The thoughts of Greg.
It's hard, Greg.
That's a tweet, yo.
Wow, that's good. That was good.
Dead ass. I don't care to say my game. I had an amazing time in Detroit.
Like no laugh out loud at all. Like no, just write that joke. Just put a period at the end.
How was he gonna say it?
No, just tweet it.
Yeah, how was he gonna say it?
I'm not tweeting that shit.
He wouldn't say it, but
Well, he said it now.
epic tweet.
All right, so that's Greg's. Do you have a what people may have a misunderstanding your view of me?
You
Yes.
meaning you? Are you saying for me to put myself in your shoes?
No.
I'm sorry. What are you trying to convey?
Okay, so no, so Greg said what? So ours was when we answered the question, what do people think that we think is misunderstood about us? Now it's what you think that people have a misunderstanding about me.
I'm confused too.
Why? No, we've talked about this. We're
I
flipping
know
it now.
what we're talking
Because with
about.
Greg is saying.
But you saying it like that confused the shit out of me.
Okay, so what?
Yeah, I thought I had to understand, and then I was like,
Okay.
It's a lot.
All right. You want me to bring it? Want me to bring
Yes,
it back,
yes,
or do
please.
you want me to bring
Yeah,
it
yeah,
forward?
yes,
Do
please
you want to
do.
do it, Greg? Am I just not talking straight?
From a third person point of view,
There
what do
we
you
go.
think people misunderstand about her?
Thank you, Blaze.
Yeah. Damn, that was good. I would not have explained it that way.
misunderstand.
It's okay, and if you don't have it, it's okay. You want me to, did you hear what Greg said about me? It was basically what I said about me was that people think that I want to have sex with them because I'm like I have a flirtatious personality.
And what would be a reason that a person?
Because I have a flirtatious personality.
No, what was I about to say?
Oh, I don't know. Sorry. All right.
You said that.
All right, go ahead. No.
What would be a reason that a person would possibly think or insinuate, that they would be able to get that off, or if I try to have sex with her, then she'll have sex with
She'll be receptive to it.
Meaning, trying to have sex with you definitely would be one or the other. Verbally asking or physically coming on to you, you know, to try to initiate something, do you believe that there would be anything that you could say within I guess not in a time like that. I guess we talking about in an instance or we talking about just in general, like the person you are, like it's like, is there something that you said in a specific time or just in general?
In general.
Do you believe, or should I be asking you that? should I do? Do you
Well,
believe
I already
that?
said that was a misunderstanding that people think that I want to have sex with them. Yeah, that was the misunderstanding, and the truth is I don't want to have sex with everyone that I am nice to or I may provide a compliment to. I'm a hugger too. It's just my personality may always say that I want to, and I love, and like I'm fluid too. So it's just you may always just think that I'm just as free, but I'm not. I'm actually really selective with the partners that I actually want to have sex with. I might entertain more people than I'm actually having sex with. So you may like know that yes, I'm talking to someone, but doesn't mean that I'm always having sex with them.
No doubt.
Yeah. All right. So you want to flip it? The misunderstandings about you, Greg,
Sure.
is that you're a hole, but in reality,
That's not a misconception.
no, because I think that you are, but no, I think that you think that you are, but he's genuinely not. He really has a great heart. It's just it does also play into the idea that he doesn't like people. So, but he's actually not an asshole.
To my friends.
No, I know. Now I kind of almost took it back. That's not true. But like it just, I know. Even with people, Greg is a person that can I tell them about your payday? Not how much you get paid, obviously. But like if Greg gets paid and we in a call and someone's asking for money, he will give them some money. He'll give them change or whatever that he has.
She lying.
That's the type of person Greg is. Like he's very thoughtful person. So it may come off that and I also realize that he's a resolution person. He doesn't like to sit and always process things. He likes to be able to get to an end result or be able to fix whatever the problem is. And so being able to sometimes reach out to Greg and to assume that he wants to go through these motions with you is not.
I think I'm not an asshole. No. I just think that I hate when people don't think I can be an asshole.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But everyone can be an asshole.
No.
You are an
Everyone.
asshole. We all said that.
Oh.
We are assholes.
We are.
Yep.
You
I
just
just-
said you're
We
not an
are-
asshole. You said I'm not an asshole.
No, because I'm like
we are assholes.
Well, see, that's the misunderstanding.
Whoa.
I am an
Wait.
asshole.
No.
I know that.
No.
I have one.
Because when I say you're an asshole, it's like you have the potential to be an asshole when you cross. Like if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you, right?
If you
But
just
I was
so
saying
happen
like
to see.
your first attitude towards someone is not to be an asshole.
Maybe. It may be.
Maybe.
It
Who?
just may
9 times out of 10.
I say I give my boy 5.5 times out of 10.
Yeah,
It's
probably
really
right.
flip.
Probably right. Yeah, that's probably right. For sure. It's like really seldom.
I said I give my boy 5.5 out of 10 to be like on some receptive shit for some new shit.
If
For real.
No, I thought you were saying the other way around. Like 5.5, like where I'm going to be an asshole.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh no, yeah, no, 5.5 that chick. No, 5.5.
No, I'm
that chick
saying-
gonna be a nice guy.
I'm saying like I'm gonna say 4 out of 5 times because I don't want to give down 10 examples. But I'm saying like you walking
Oh,
down
you
the
saying
street.
out of 5?
Out of 10. 5 times out of 10.
Oh, I got
Okay,
what you're
okay.
saying.
So you say half to the time?
Yeah, I say he'll lean more towards.
I don't
being
think it's-
nice though, but
For sure.
a little.
That's what I'm saying. You're not
just a little bit.
Your initial response to someone is not to be an asshole.
That's not always true.
But it may
It
not.
might not
it may,
be.
may or
Of
may
course,
not.
it may be,
vary.
but I'm talking about people who like when an old lady comes up to them like, "I'm looking for this. Can you tell me what it is?" And their response is, "Bitch, don't you got a phone?" That's an.
I said what I said about my dear friend. Okay.
He's not doing that.
I said what I said.
I mean, in the past, in the past,
To an old lady.
Yo, this is my good friend.
in the past,
Can you just give me an example just so I can really understand your assholeness? Because I didn't see that. I didn't see that until this moment. I'm learning.
Dang, Mr. Rip
I
Money.
ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Nah.
So, yo, it's something Mr. Rip Money.
No. He's on a hero arc right now, but
He's on a
definitely
hero.
on some
You're
anti-hero
watching a
shit.
This
lot of
nigga said you.
Demon
So
Slayer.
that means you did some fucked up shit.
He was on some anti-hero shit.
I mean,
he wasn't
I guess
really a villain.
I guess it right.
He wasn't really a villain.
I guess it really depends on like the level of like. I mean, just like. Nah, just like why would you do that?
Damn.
Why would you do that?
Nah, G. Nah. That's crazy.
Yo, you on the other side of the spectrum on that shit.
And it's
Greg.
okay.
Clearly. I just know I can be an asshole.
I absolutely understand that, but I just the misunderstanding
Wish I was.
that I get that I wanted to share was that you're not this complete asshole. You actually have like
For the people I care about.
he's a teddy bear, you guys. Like,
I
he's
am no
so-
one's fucking teddy bear.
He's like, all right, sorry.
No.
I can say what she said better because I do believe, but I'm not about to
Teddy,
call
he's
you no teddy bear. I think people's misconception
teddy
about
bear.
you is that you actually are passionate, but you come off like you're not passionate.
Wait,
That is so
Sometimes.
good. That is so good.
I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
You are actually you're passionate as fuck, but having a conversation with you,
Yeah.
it's like you're
Sure.
for like
I don't care.
life comes at ease.
Yeah.
But you are like fire hot passionate, bro.
Pause.
I
Yeah.
agree.
About what you love.
This nigga said fire hot passionate. Yeah, no, we all gonna let that. All right, cool.
Nah. I didn't say for what though.
That's still wild to fucking
That
say.
duality of his personality was a real good description. Like, life is a breeze. Like that's
But
how
this
you are in
nigga
conversation
is
with like
driven.
within the I guess in the
I'm
corporate
intense
setting.
all the time.
You are not.
No, absolutely not.
Within
Sometimes
the
I be
corporate
needed,
setting.
you know. Yeah.
Well, not I can't say corporate setting.
Same way at work. It drives people crazy.
Oh, that's job too.
Yeah.
Shit gets done, and that's why you can't really say nothing
It does, right?
because, that
Yeah,
place, they want you to be visibly excited, and it's like, no,
I'm not a fucking dog.
okay, yeah, all right, I got it, yeah,
Dogs wag their tails when they're excited.
right.
Okay, but that's not. I agree with you, but that's my personality, Greg.
There's nothing wrong with it.
And so it's just like so when you say that, and I just compared myself to a dog. That hurt my feelings. Carly, shout outs to you, but I'm not a dog. But the idea that like that peppy smile, that is my personality. I mean,
sure.
but the thing is that that's also a thing. I'm gonna stop just giving out your thing. Like I'm really not always that happy all the time. I really just be chilling. Sometimes I'm really quiet.
I think.
You think I'm always happy all the time?
You give,
No,
you
it's
give
not that you're
people
happy all the
courtesy
time.
A lot.
I give
think
people
you
courtesy.
I think you give a lot of courtesy.
You have no idea. Do you understand that sometimes I think that I really just, that's why I need to be busting these nuts. Because it's a lot of.
You give a lot of courtesy.
You have no idea how hard this
You
is.
do. You do. You give a lot of courtesy. All right.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, be great. Whatever you need to be. Yo, you be giving a
until I don't.
A lot of
so understand
courtesy.
that. So when I get to that point, so understand my personality. So if you can see that, right, Blaze, and when I do respond where it's not that, I feel like people should understand. Then it takes people back. Like, wait, whoa, like, where did this energy come from? Like, it's been here.
Right.
But I think that I've extended this cup and my cup has overfilled. And now I need to let you know. And so I do. So thank you. Because I definitely be...
You just be letting people think they be great. And they don't be great.
They don't...
They don't be great.
They don't be great. But it's
It's
sometimes...
like when Gills used to approve people raps.
Oh, I almost started saying it and I stopped. I'm happy that it stayed in my head. I'm not going to do that.
That's cool.
Stop. Because he wasn't the only one that approved that one either.
Doing that, though.
He was the only one.
Yeah,
he
did.
definitely has. Shout outs to you, Gills. That's cool.
I really appreciated that side of Gills. That side is gone.
Yeah.
I appreciate it now. I didn't really appreciate that side of Gills.
You didn't when it was happening.
Like, dang, man, he's like, no, man. Let's just try to find the good in every song. At its level, you could find some type of good in it.
Nah.
Now,
Some things are just trash.
now,
Yeah.
every single, like, yo, this is trash. Like going in, like,
Right.
aimlessly, just saying things are trash.
All right.
But Gills is a good dude.
It's becoming a man too and realizing the reality of shit.
Shout outs to
Sometimes,
growth.
You know,
I guess that is where that came from.
Yep.
All right,
Or
so
the reason behind.
we're going to do our misunderstandings of Mr. Rent Money.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Greg.
I think people think that you lazy. You ain't lazy. You just do things in your own time.
Okay, I can take that. I think I'm going to not really pick back. I think people think kind of like Blaze with you is that your passion, your nonchalantness doesn't take away your passion. That you just because you're in a relaxed state does not mean that you're not. So it's like people may see that you chilling or you're at peace, but that's something that you've realized that you needed in order for you to stay grounded. But you're working, and I think that's something that, like, to play on heads without, that people think that you're lazy. I think that the misconception is that because you're so relaxed and
Right.
cool, and it seems like when people, like, when you do take out the time, it just seems like you have free time. In reality, like, you're really just busy in the back doing other things. They're just not seeing it.
That actually trickles into, like, all aspects of my life. Like, when people just see me chilling, like, so for instance, like, somebody just might automatically look at me to be the person to try to press or something like that. Like, in that instance, like that with Whip, I have been that person. I've still remain me, and I'm not looking like I'm, like, cowering away from the person who's doing the pressing. But just to give a little backdrop for what I'm thinking about in particular, because I instantly thought about it.
Okay.
Because we like to tell stories occasionally on Just a Conversation with Greg, Mr. Rent Money, and Gigi. So you know where the waterfront is, right?
Yeah. Jersey City has a waterfront. We go to all the time.
The waterfront. So that, would you say that's typically like a cool place to hang out? You know.
I mean, at some point in time, yes, it would. It'd be a nice walk along it. Yes, it's a good vibe. You can get ice cream and walk. You can get little flaskets and do, you know what I'm saying? It's just, and then it's legal in Jersey, so you can actually be great and walk. So there's a nice view. The water's nice. right temperature. You might even catch the sunset.
For sure.
Might nice little hand grab if you want to. And there's chairs there so you can sit there and actually have real conversations. Might bring a blanket because if you're wearing white, you might want to lay it on there. But it's a nice little vibe there. I can see it.
Bring a blanket for something else too.
Right. I love that. I love how I love the in-depth description you gave of the edge. People were talking about the edge of Jersey City, or the borderline, or the water is right there. The waterfront, yeah.
And
The
New York
waterfront
skyline,
in between,
Statue of Liberty.
the water's in between New York and Jersey City. So
Yeah.
A lot of titties down there.
hey, check this out. Out of all days, I go down there to chill with
The titty
to chill
band.
with somebody whom we all know on the show, and like a gang of like 16 dudes pulled up.
In one car?
No, not pulled up driving.
They were
They
walking.
did drive there, but they was already there.
Got it. Yeah.
They did drive there,
Yeah.
but they was already there. But why did they have to be there when we were there? Out of all, but usually this is like you said, it's a chill environment. We chilling, and dude came and sat next to me. He who is now dead.
What? In real
He
life?
dead. He dead.
Well, you didn't do
So-
it. Did you?
You know,
That
I
should
ain't
tell
do
you
nothing.
about his lifestyle.
Right.
That's why he's alluding.
Right.
Oh,
He
okay.
sat next to me like I could do his double do his voice.
Okay. I'm in it now.
What's your name, bruh?
Whoa.
I was like, so and when I saw him coming over, I was coming over to me. I was already calculating shit, like remain calm. Like,
Yeah.
this is nothing but somebody just sitting next to you. And so he sat down. At the time, I was going by G Knox. I said G Knox. He said, "What's your name, bro?" I said G Knox. He said, "Where you from?" I said, "Summer and Gardner." Like, instantly, that's a neutral block. Like, that's not, at least at that time.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is right now.
I don't know. I'm not into that. I don't know what.
I said Summer
All
and
blocks
Gardner.
are nice.
Where you from? Summer and Gardner. He's like, "Oh, all right." Blank that out, please.
This is another day.
Blank that out. Yeah, it's like,
Just keep going.
you know, you since we blank it out, you know. I was like, yeah, I graduated with him. No, I actually didn't graduate. I went to school with him. We was in the same class though. And he's like, "Oh, all right. You rap? You make beats? What? You do music?" I was like, yeah, I make beats. He was like, You got his number? I got his number. Like, that's my cousin.
Okay.
You got his number? I was like, I actually got his number. He's like, "Oh, all right, because I could call him." I was like, I literally was just texting him yesterday about something that we working on right now. He was like, "Oh, all right." He was like, what did he say that made me grab his braid?
Whoa.
He said, he said, "Oh, you got the braids in your hair, bro? Oh, all right. Yeah, your shit's mad long." I was like, "Oh, you on some Spanish shit, but you know that shit like little right now, but like you on some Spanish shit, so this shit's gonna grow mad fast in no time." So you start laughing, like he's like, "Oh, all right, so this nigga cool as hell, but the rest of y'all getting it." So all of these niggas like surround us on some like some shit like in the Warriors, like you ever seen some shit like that? Literally for real, like mad, a whole bunch of these niggas like just like looking like they don't give a fuck about life and shit. Like they don't give a shit.
The goons.
I'm just thinking like, now what good is, I came here with the person whom we all know, so like what good is this nigga giving me a pass if the person who I come here with has not been granted serenity. What good is it? Like, so I'm here, and the person who we know pulls out a knife, like, but on some swift shit, like.
Shout out to you.
Like real, like on the low,
no,
like
you gonna take me? I'm fighting this.
But he picked out the nigga, this big nigga, this real big ass nigga with dreads. He looked very, very intimidating, I must say. He looked very intimidating. Like, and the crazy thing, I'm looking this nigga in the face. Yeah, yo, I went to school with that nigga, yo. I remember him in fucking 3rd grade, and he was a bully back then, but I ain't say that shit. Like, so the nigga commanded another nigga to go in front of one of the niggas who was there with us. He's like, yo, where you from? I'm from the South. Well, this up north. Oh shit. And he punched him. He decked him. For no reason.
The one sitting next to you?
What? He was literally right there. He dropped into some bushes. He dropped into some bushes, and then they start talking about a gun. The nigga start talking about a gun. Go get the gun. And as soon as he said that, I'm running. Niggas is running too. I ran past my car. Like literally ran past the shit. Like just because I'm just running this shit. Like,
wait, but where's the person that we all know?
Huh?
Where's the person?
You want me to say?
No, where?
I skipped all
Did they run too?
Skipped all the part. He ran too, but he was like, yo, that's my nigga. Oh yeah. His nigga got decked and he wanted to stay there and start fighting because they started mashing him out. They started like pummeling that nigga. Like, well, I think it was, I heard it, but I was fucking running. I was running like.
I really felt like you left.
No, I wasn't leaving there. I made that specific. I'm like, I'm not leaving without you, yo. He was like, no, I can't leave. I can't leave without my nigga. That's my nigga. I said, that ain't my nigga, yo. Like, come on, yo. Come on, let's go. I ain't know nobody there. I came down there with that person that we know.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know
Where's
none of
that
these people.
person that we know? Have they ran too?
I made sure he went. When I made sure he was with me and he was good, I was good.
Okay.
Everybody else who he was talking about, I'm like, there's only one person who could fit in his car. Like, it's not everybody can't fit in his car.
Now they're trying to all fit in your car at the same time to get away.
No, I just needed to make sure he could get in the car.
Got it.
But that was that. That was a quick. A drawn out.
That's a lot. That
was quick.
Well, I just want to say that clearly the person that came up to you, in my mind, already knew that they've established that they had enemies and they needed more people. And I think that at that moment they realized
enemies. This was some random.
But that's what I'm saying.
Random crypt keepers that was just like, no pun intended.
But I just want you to let's be clear. He did call them out in your story. In your story, you said that. I was like, in your story, you also said that, like, he said, he cool, but all y'all niggas, he's already called them out at this point. You understand what I'm saying? So now it's just like, and at that point, I think when he needed to do it, he needed to make sure he had a decent amount of numbers because he was alone, really.
Who's matching him up?
You remember that time we was in Lincoln Park?
Oh, yeah.
You guys have, oh my God.
The way you ran off.
I told you, I was like,
that shit was infamous, yo. That nigga, that shit looked straight out of a cartoon.
How I ran, Greg.
I have to see that emotion. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yo, I say, yo, G. I think they
gotta do it outside.
I think they got it good. He was like, what? I was like, I think they got it. That nigga got up without no more words was said. Down the hill, I was like, nigga, what?
Did he hurt himself that bad? I need to see it. You guys are laughing at a story I don't know.
I know. I can picture it now.
That shit was funny as shit, nigga said.
Yo. Oh man.
Yo, that shit was hilarious.
Dang, yo, I gotta bring that up in the conversation another day, yo. That's funny. Yo.
That nigga. I don't know why you read that way. Okay, we good with your topic?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Money.
I am Mr. Rent Money, and these are my conspiracy theories.
Do you honestly believe what you're saying right now? It's the truth.
All right, guys, this is the segment of the show where I give you guys my conspiracy theory for this episode. So, allegedly, the U.S. government has spent $500+ million on terrorist videos. So I can't find any quote unquote credible resources to back this claim. There's only a bunch of made up websites, people randomly talking about it. But nothing that's deemed credible to the masses, I'd say. Do you think the U.S. government is capable of doing something like this, or is it far-fetched?
Absolutely. If you can sit here, if there's a group of people who believe 9/11 was orchestrated by the Bush administration, why not make all these fake videos to add credence to someone else bombing our financial system? Of course. And I hope that wasn't insensitive to people who lost people during 9/11.
My thoughts are, yes, I think that although we may or may not believe that we make decisions in the country, it is popularity of certain things that are happening. And so if they provide us with certain information that will sway our thoughts, such as the news and the media, then we're more receptive to the decisions that they make, whether it's with us on a security level or it's their response to certain countries, is that they provide this narrative to us, whether it's true or not, for us to believe like these are the reasons why we're doing this. And we're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't like them either. But we don't even know what's actually going on except information. But that's why I'm also grateful for having social media outlets, because we are able to now reach out to these people in these particular countries to actually see like, now what's really going on over there. So
can we just think about this like logically, right? The man walking on the moon. We've all seen it. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
One step for man. Another step for man.
Yo, how he look? How he look?
Like he was an astronaut.
Man, how that dude look?
He said like an astronaut.
Oh, like the actual dude that was wearing an astronaut suit?
No, that dude that said that.
The astronaut said it.
I don't think that was the astronaut. I think that was like in control.
Oh shit.
No, astronaut Neil Armstrong.
He said the
that's
one step.
Small step for man, one
Yeah.
giant leap for mankind. He said it at 10:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on July 20th, 1969.
So, you mean to tell me what year was this?
1969.
So
and it's the 69th episode. Bah, 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 bah. Sorry. Go ahead.
So you mean to tell me in the 60s
Easter egg.
they were able to get, for what at that time, standard definition of somebody billions of miles away, right? We're supposed to believe that they was able to get that footage, where in 2022, the footage, we on 4K. No, we're at 8K. And the best that we get is like 720p. Nobody else finds that weird?
Well, it's obvious that at that time they didn't go out in outer space, even though they was saying they did.
Absolutely.
Talking about some.
I wish y'all could see this right now. He's
Jumping
walking
around
like
on
an
the moon.
astronaut.
Absolutely. So that's why I'm like, yes, they can. They will pay. They pay for propaganda.
You know, we definitely slipping or walking on the line when we
Definitely.
saying seriously, because this is this is something that we take lightly within the leisure conversation, because this is just a conversation. But however, I would say, you know, when it comes to those people, when it comes to those people, that is not a game. But so I'm literally saying a conspiracy theory today, for real. Like, this is a baseless conspiracy theory, which is contrary to what I normally try to do. This is definitely baseless. Or is it?
That was good. I like that the pause, because I was just like, let you say, oh, you know what's very interesting? Blaze, you of all people on this pod said nothing. You don't want to be on the list. It's just us by ourselves.
Message.
All right.
This government lies to us all the time. Whatever.
Message.
Whatever, bro.
You say something about an Easter egg. Why you say that? And what is up with the Easter egg?
Happy Easter, everybody. Easter egg is something sought for. And sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. But you always know that it's there.
You know, the bunny rabbit came into Easter to make it, they tried to de-religionize it so they can market to everyone and make money. And it worked.
They do that with a lot of things.
They do that with everything.
Yeah, Christmas.
Hey, look at this bunny. I know it don't have nothing to do with that egg, but look at this bunny. It's a nice, cute bunny.
But when bunnies reproduce,
You know they don't got no damn eggs, Greg. Don't even
that's what I'm
think
saying.
about it.
No, like, why are there eggs?
When I was a kid, I used to think that. But
Me
like,
too.
it's-
It's not until just right now.
misconception. Like,
It's the spring is the symbolism of new life, new beginning. It's the beginning of the new physical year or whatever. Another conspiracy. Can I add a conspiracy?
are you talking about the conspiracy that I talked about on here already
Maybe.
with the fertility eggs,
No.
female
No.
fertility eggs?
About April Fool's Day
Oh.
and what April Fool's Day really is.
What?
Think about it. April Fool's Day is really Earth's really new year. It's April 1st. Think about the cycle of Earth. New things begin in spring. They thrive in summer. They start withering in fall. They die in winter. And then it starts all over. April Fool's Day. Why would our new year start in the dead of winter? Does that even make any sense at all?
If you watch Game of Thrones. Just
It
kidding.
doesn't make sense. It just shows how unintuned humans are from the earth. The new year actually starts April 1st. April Fool's Day. Conspiracy.
A bunch of fools. Drop the mic. Go ahead, Blaze. That definitely put things in perspective. That makes sense. I mean, if you're just listening to what he's saying without doing any prior research and understand just the cycle of life in itself, that makes sense. But then also understanding that every April for every continent or world that we're in doesn't have the same weather. So
This is also true.
Yeah.
we did our thing.
Why is it only 24 hours? What if this really only 12 hours?
You're saying we're going through 2 days at a time?
That's why we be so tired.
No, it's because you're not sleeping.
Hey,
Let's go, Greg.
all right. If you are still with us, thank you. And congratulations. You've made it to new dialogue. No. I was going to do the entire theme song. That really was. So new dialogue is how we end every show, and we talk about things that we might have heard or seen throughout this week that no one's not talking enough about, and we want to bring it to table, have a little discussion about it, and yeah, new dialogue. Who want to start?
I'll start. May 6th, we having the riding party. Mr. Rent Money presents
The what?
the riding party.
Mr. Rent Money
Writing.
presents the riding party.
Well, writing, but it's, if you want to know what he's
Riding.
trying to say, it's writing. He's trying to say writing. Just
Riding.
Riding, bumping, grinding,
Mr. Rent
sex
Money.
on the dance floor.
Mr.
thank
Rent
you.
Money presents
You ever
the
had sex on the
riding
dance?
party. May 6th. Get your tickets right now. If you can hear this audio, I need you to get a ticket and come through and catch these vibes. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Get the vibes right now. Price so low you can't say no.
hey.
Price so low you can't say no. Get the vibes, get the music. I'm telling you, people, I repeat, I am not a DJ. I am not a DJ. I am a producer who plays music
Well,
at the parties. That is literally what I am.
well.
So don't expect me to ooh and ah you the way a DJ does. I'm gonna be my skill level is gonna be coming from the perspective of a producer first, while I'm here with the DJ equipment. So please, I want you to enjoy yourself. We're gonna be having the 2000s theme. We're going back in the past. It's a throwback day. So wear your jerseys, get your jersey dresses or whatever you want to do. That's gonna get you back to 2005. Ooh, 2000. What you was doing in 2005? What you was doing in 2007? What you was doing in 2000?
Listen,
Definitely
this
going to
is
riding
a
parties.
riding
I was
party.
definitely riding. in
So
2005.
please do not wear
2007.
jeans.
You're nasty. You can wear jeans. Wear jeans. And if you coming in there sweatpants, you're nasty. You better not come in there with no sweatpants.
You ever been dancing with a chick she had jeans on?
Hey, look, I don't suggest none of y'all to go up in this party trying to ride on nobody for real. Like, it's just the theme, like, cause chicks is not having that like these days. Like, this is not. It's not that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a theme. We just running with the riding party theme. So even we talking about pictures, we just get pictures of cars. Pictures of cars, like bling bling type cars, like
For real?
Yeah, luxury cars and type shit. The riding party, because we just want the name. That's where we at. But yeah, I reiterate, May 6th. I need y'all to come out. Oh, I didn't even tell you where we located.
Because that's
We have
after you purchase the ticket.
How much are the tickets?
Ooh, and it's only $10.
That's it. It's only $10. That's how much bridal parties was
$10.
anyway.
See, that's what it's about.
Yeah, but you'll get the location once you purchase the ticket. I think that will work.
15 at the door.
Hey,
Get that
17.50.
ahead. Get it ahead of the
late.
time.
Ladies
Ahead
speak
of
before
time.
11.
There's really no reason why you wouldn't just send it.
I don't know if he mean that. Is it like? Wait.
I was just.
Yeah, you was trying to be.
I was just adding on.
Single ladies.
Yeah, you wear red, you might get a
know what?
prize.
You wear green, that means you good to go. If
Oh,
red,
you wear sparkly shoes, you might get a free drink.
You know, we're gonna work something out in that because that like as an incentive to get people there earlier. Just saying, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, do we? Yep.
All right, yeah, we working it together. But May 6th,
Riding
May
party.
6th at. First time I said it.
Why? We just.
What?
I did solidify that. I was.
Why did you?
I don't even understand.
Oh man.
I'm excited about it. Greg Greg and I will be there. So if you're curious and you want to see us, you might find us there, as well. So at this riding party on May 6th, you're going to see a little collective of just a conversation if you tap in at the right time. Depending on the time, you might not see all of us there at the same time. But if you come in there early enough, you might even be a part of a conversation. So I look forward to that.
A conversation, yeah. If you're at the party, if you're at the rotten party with the team, shout us out and potentially get. How are we gonna arrange that? We're having someone talk to us.
Yep.
During the.
We got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I mean.
All right, so
Every time 50 said, every time we didn't know what to say, 50 just told us to say G unit.
Like,
Yo, when he said that shit, I was dying. He said, yo, whatever you got stuck on a rhyme, just say G unit. It works every time.
I was when you said that, I was imagining being on stage like you forgot your lines and some shit like. G-Unit!
That might have been what Game was talking about.
Nigga on TRL and shit. So Game, what's coming up in your life? G Unit.
Yeah, man, G unit my future. Alright, so my new dialogue is The Office.
tell them how we got there, Greg.
It was supposed to be just a show me and Gigi was eating. It's just been a show that was put on real quick. And that's wow, was he gonna turn it off? No. I'm on like
No,
season 3
Greg.
now.
We were supposed to watch something else, you guys. Greg had to step away. He said, "Don't watch it without me." I said, "All right, Greg. I'm just going. I'll just throw in the office." And in the interim of him not being away, so we
supposed
can
to
eat
watch Abbott
together.
Elementary.
Yeah,
My fault.
Academy.
Whatever. It's
And-
elementary.
Whatever. Oh, sorry. It's actually a good show. And we started watching it, and then I put on Office as a buffer, and we never turned it off to the point, you guys. And I'm sorry, Greg, for taking over. He left me to go upstairs to watch it. We were watching it together, and then he left me to go in his room. He didn't even say goodnight. I thought he went to the bathroom. He went upstairs, and all I heard was, I heard the theme song. I said, this nigga went upstairs to go lay down and watch this shit. I never wanted to watch it, but it's a great show. So,
No, that
it
show
a
is
great show.
goated.
I'm
I
happy.
really love that show.
It's a really
It
great show.
is a goated.
Facts.
It is literally
Facts.
everything that you would ever want to say and not get in trouble for it.
Yeah, that's why it's behind a paywall. It makes complete sense. And because for those who know, that's one of those shows, like, if you know, you know. Like, it's gonna,
Yeah.
it's, and And it's
top.
timeless.
It's
You
top
can
five,
watch it at any point in time, and it's still gonna make you laugh, and it's still relevant to this day.
It's top 5 sitcom of all time for me.
Awesome
That shit's
show.
crazy. That shit crazy.
Yeah. Does anyone have a favorite character at this point?
It's Michael Scott.
Mine is
I never even heard of that show.
The Office. I thought you just said that you liked the show.
Oh yeah, I did. I don't have a favorite character at all. though.
Okay, that was weird. You just said you agreed with me, then said you didn't know the show. And
Nah, I never.
You like The Office?
he said yes. Okay, so you were going with the flow of the conversation.
No, he said y'all. Oh, y'all really like that show.
Yeah, I said y'all really like that show.
Oh, I thought you said I really like that.
No, he
show.
said
No,
y'all.
I said y'all really like that show.
Oh yes. Okay, my bad. I was like, how don't you not? That's the only reason why I posed a question. Oh, okay. Mine's between Scott, and
Who's
Dwight.
that?
Michael Scott is the boss. Let me tell you,
Who's the boss?
Michael Scott.
No, is he black or white?
Oh, he white.
That's the best way to.
Oh, Steve Carell. Steve Carell's the boss. His name is Michael. He's a
40-year-old
white dude.
virgin.
Oh, the missing tooth dude.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Yes.
But he's the
Hey,
boss
missing a tooth.
in real life.
And
Yeah, but he just like for his role, he have it put back in. Cause that in 40-year-old virgin, his tooth was literally out.
Oh, I don't know.
You
but I
never
know
saw
there's a
it
scene
when it
Oh,
where
was
there's
pulled?
with his
It was-
teeth.
I've never
his
seen
teeth
40
is-
over.
Oh, this is actually
For
right
real?
before. Like this was during the time where
That's your type of movie.
The Office came out. Yes.
You
Yes.
would love that movie.
That
No,
is-
you did see that movie.
It ain't.
You saw the
would
movie,
think it's hilarious.
and that's one of those movies. You saw that movie.
I promise you, I've never seen 40-year-old virgin.
That
You would like
is
it.
your. That's
Especially
your
if you
type
like
of
Michael
movie.
Scott. Yes, you like that.
Would be in tears.
Yes.
I'll watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You definitely would.
Yeah. I
enjoy
think
that
you would
movie.
enjoy it. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's your type of movie.
Wow, you never
that's
saw.
what
You
I
that
never
movie?
saw that junk?
No.
You saw American Pie.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Saying,
Like,
right,
you,
what?
You saw American Pie, but
But
you
you
didn't
see
see 40-year-old
40-year-old
version. Oh, you gonna have a good
It
time.
is hilarious.
Okay.
Like especially like knowing your humor. Oh, yeah.
Yo, what's
This
the
is.
black dude name, yo?
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Anton? Anton?
I forgot. Yo, that
Taekwon?
movie is dope, yo.
Compared to Step Brothers.
It's
Step
it's-
Brothers is my
it's-
favorite movie of all time.
It's
that
on-
vibe.
Jay. His name
like-
is Jay.
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 that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that
yeah.
vibe. Like
Okay.
if you love that, you'll definitely love 40-year-old version.
Yeah.
40-year-old version.
Yes, you will, Greg.
Step Brothers, Observing Report.
Yo.
Oh, man. Those are my movies, yo.
Observer report, yo.
Observe and report. Is that the
That's
nigga?
Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He's a mall cop.
Mall cop, yeah.
Oh, that's when there was the guy that was flashing people.
Yeah.
And they had Mall Cop, actually another movie
Yeah, that shit was
dropped
ass.
at the same time.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Kevin James.
What's up with that?
Yeah, because they needed to have one for the children and then one for the adults.
Yeah, Paul Blart was absolutely trash.
Because that was more of like family, more of a family movie.
It's a conspiracy.
He said, "Go back to your old country, Saddam."
Did you guys ever see
I said, "Well, when I blow up this fucking country, you got
what is
Chick-fil-A.
the name of the movie?
Fucking love
Is it
Chick-fil-A.
Neighborhood?
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Observe and report. Bro.
Fuck you.
Did you guys ever watch the movie The Watch?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
Yo, that movie is amazing to me.
You would love 40-year-old version.
Yeah.
I've
I think
seen The
it's definitely down your alley.
Watcher.
Seth Rogen's in that movie too.
The Watcher.
It's gonna be great.
No, it's called The Watch.
The Watcher, that's that new shit on what, TNT?
It's a video game first.
The Watcher or The Witcher?
So
The Witcher.
The Witcher is the show that's on like Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah,
That's
The
what I was
Witcher.
thinking
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
You said The Watcher.
And The Witcher is on PlayStation.
Oh, The Watcher.
No,
Isn't there
no,
The
no,
Watch? Oh, no, that's Watchmen.
Watchmen.
Watchmen. Oh yeah, that's
Yo, everything the Watchmen do has been really good to me. The
I
movie was dope.
I think
I even like the cinema. The cinema.
locked in here with me.
I have the mental capacity to understand and withstand the duration of that movie. When I first saw it, I did not have the patience to sit. That's a long ass movie.
Wait,
And
what?
for me,
245, something like that.
you gotta be doing some good like strategic
Keep you
scripting shit to
engaged.
keep me engaged. Like all the Batman movies,
Yeah.
I'm good. But that Watchmen shit, it's like a lot of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the cinema. Say it.
Cinematography?
Yes, it gives you like certain scenes, but then there's like talking in the background, so you really just have to listen instead of always watching something.
Right.
Or like you're watching
Right.
a dark space where you see like a figure, and then there's still content, so you're not really. Although you're watching, you're not. There's nothing. I understand what you're saying. You have to really be in tune with even the idea of Watchmen to be really locked in. Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Positively. So, yeah, the office is goated. Yes, sir. Gigi.
Of all time, I was like, say everybody for episode. So mine's is actually a show too, but mine's like a cartoon show, but it's adult based. It's not anime, but we still out there.
Thank God.
I saw this clip on TikTok when it was like when you put your girl on anime and they was dancing with each other with the mask of the boar. And did you see it? Oh my gosh, I gotta send it to you. It's so cute. That's not my new dialogue.
Inusuke.
This is my new dialogue. The show is called Human Resources. It's an adult show for the most part. It's a spinoff from the show Big Mouth, which I didn't watch in its entirety, but I heard it was a good show.
It's a great show. And it's very pervertish.
Yes, and this show as well. It's very perverted. Has a lot of heavy sexual content. If sexual content makes you feel uncomfortable, do not watch this show.
You know
They
what? I
are
can see why you like
always
this show.
Greg, this is the misunderstanding of people and me because of the way that you say it. Why? What? Human resources? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. But the show, not only it's not just a sexual thing that catches my attention, but it's the characters that are in the show, and so like they all are so. If you guys watch Big Mouth, you would understand that Big Mouth is surrounded by like a character, and they have like this
Hormone monsters.
Yes, and so in Human Resources, there's other monsters outside of hormone monsters. There's a depression kitty, there's an ambition monster, there's a shame wizard, and there's different monsters that actually create your personality. And if you think about it just as a human, it kind of plays into kind of like Inside Out, but the adult raunchy version in my mind. And so like in these stories, these monsters are sometimes assigned to other people, and you're seeing like their storyline and how they help them or how they not help them, or how these certain creatures play into each other's lives. For instance, there's a depression kitty. There's one depression kitty that is so negative and likes it, well, which would make sense, and like to pour doubt into someone. Then there's another depression kitty that's mad, chill, relaxed, and feels like, you know what, it's going to be okay. Still a sense of depression, but you can see that there's different ways where people are able to portray their depression. You just assume that someone that's sad all the time or someone that's angry or wants the world to end is that the only person that could be depressed, when you realize that there's people that seem like they are great every day, smiling in your face, chilling, even providing you like with influence and making and telling you that your day is great, but also have depression symptoms too. They're just portraying it differently, and I liked that. So although within that vulgarness and the jokes within them, they were blowing my mind. It was because they were also providing you outside. If you remove all the like vulgar content, it was still things that were relevant till today, providing you with lessons or even ideas. There's this one episode telling you how to, if someone is not good with deleting all their emails, which is something that I'm still working on till this day, they actually have an episode on how to literally declutter and delete and allow you to be proactive in your emails. In a whole episode, you won't even realize that they provided you with information because you're watching it. And I thought it was really dope. So it's definitely a show that outside of the sexuality, if that disturbs you, do not tap into it. But if you're okay with that, you don't even have to watch Big Mouth to enjoy this show. It's 1 season 2. It's on Netflix.
Jordan Peele is an executive producer.
Shout out to that. I enjoyed it.
I think he's overrated.
I can understand that, but I also respect the idea that he's providing a door in this space where we're able to really have creative control and provide content out there that kind of speaks our truths without and although it may not always be the way that we want to portray it, there's other writers, like no offense, like what's the lady that wrote Them? Is it Leah?
What's them?
Them. It's a show on Amazon Prime. You didn't watch Them? Mm-mm. She also helped write an episode on anyways, she's a writer that I don't really care for. But I liked.
I think the chick that wrote the story about the kids who
I like Get Out.
Get Out was cool. The series on Netflix about the kids who was wrongly accused for a murder.
When They See Us?
Yeah. The woman who wrote that was a phenomenal short series.
I don't know who wrote that. Let's see. I can tell you right now.
But she, every time her name is mentioned now, it's a big deal. And I'm like, I don't know.
Chris Bowers?
No.
Ava DuVernay?
There you go.
She directed it.
She directed it. Yeah.
Oh, yes. No. I've seen her. Yes.
I think
she also did too. Selma, A Wrinkle in Time. She played part of Queen Sugar. So, yeah. She's a director. She didn't write it.
Yeah. I think it's dope that her name rings bells. Don't get me wrong. But
that wasn't a person. I don't even want to give the person the name that wrote them because I just don't. It's certain content that I like the idea that it triggers conversation. I like thought-provoking movies. I think that because we've watched so much movies, especially in our time, that we've already figured out the plot, the scene. We've already known how it's going to end. That even if we can have an idea of this plot, it's still thought-provoking. There's parts in these movies where people can have conversations about, you can go back to, and then there's these moments where now if you think about a teacup and you hear it you someone taps it, everybody get that little chuckle in their head, especially if it's a Karen or something that does it. It's just this whole idea that we are now stepping into spaces that we weren't able to be in, and yes, it may not always be the way that we want it, but it's the door is open now, so now we can flood it and provide the content that you may be able to tap into. So yeah, that was my new dialogue. And with that being said, is that where we are? I'm really excited about it. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. I am too. And appreciating us, appreciating you. And I hope you got some great gems and even some feedback or even thought process of what we discussed today, because I definitely know that we could have expanded if we wanted to, but we wanted to give you just enough that you come back next time. And with that being said, Greg, you want to let them know how they can find you and us?
You can find me somewhere. Twitter and Facebook. No.
Facebook?
You mean Meta? Meta and them?
What? Twitter and Greg Nelson 26.
Greg is done.
Yeah.
And our
pod
on Instagram and Twitter
at just the Convo _.
There we go. Proud of you. And Mr. Rent Money, you want to let them know how they can find you?
Hey, well, first of all, I just want to give a Macadocious shout out to everybody holding it down for me.
You sound like you've been locked out.
I just
I said locked
wanted
out. I mean, locked up.
wanted to express myself.
Like, yo.
Yeah. You now are embodied that man that sat next to you on that bench. You are in that spirit now. I think you've tapped into him. Let him go.
Yo, man, follow me everywhere. You can access me on Google. Google me. I promise you, I'm gonna be there. The only Mr. Rent Money, one Mr. Rent Money, the only one. I'll let your boy.
All right.
That's what Will do.
And my amazing individuals, you can find me on Twitter at gcarly7, and that's GQARLY and the number 7. I look forward to you following me. I usually follow you as long as you, like I said, sometimes I like creepy. It just depends on the day. But I do tap in and I like to respond and follow great content or people with great vibes. So sometimes not people with great vibes too. Sometimes it just depends on the day. Sometimes I want to press the violent button. That's not true. I really just love. So if you forgot today, if you didn't remember today, that's the same thing if you forgot. It's okay. We're at that point today. If someone wanted to tell you, don't do that to me, Greg. That's not okay, Greg.
Messing with you.
You throw me off. And if somebody tried to interrupt you while you was playing with somebody all day and somebody counting down on you while you trying to talk, I need you to let them know. Fuck them, Nick. Just kidding. I need you to let them know. I want you to go be great.
Rent money.